Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Friday, March 18th, and how's everybody doing? It has been a while. It has been a while. It's been serious lack of uploads the past couple of weeks. And not for lack of trying. I've certainly been going out fishing, but not as much as I want to because of the weather. And when I have gone out, well, you know what? I'll just show you. Take a look at this. There we go. Fish on. Small, whatever it is. It is little yellow perch. Okay, that's a start. First fish of the day. Tiny yellow perch. So yeah, that's the only thing that I have caught in almost 3 weeks. So definitely gonna try to turn the tide today at this local pond. And I'm kind of liking my chances because the weather for once has been cooperating. Temperatures have been in the 50s and 60s during the day, all culminating in today where it got up to almost 70 degrees. So the water is warming, and I'm thinking that these fish are gonna start waking up. And I'm gonna start out by throwing one of my confidence baits, which is the Kitech Easy Shiner on the 1/16 ounce jig head. Let's go. Let's get things underway here. I have not felt the tug of a decent fish in quite some time. For the most part, since the beginning of December, fishing has been really slow. Haven't put together too many multi-fish days in the past few months. So I'd really like to get something going soon. Every year my goal is to post about 60 videos, and I am way behind pace right now. So I got to get a move on if I want to get back on schedule. Guess that just means I'm gonna have to fish more. Boo freaking who. Okay, already changing things up here. I'm sticking with the swim bait, but I'm putting it on the bladed jig. This water is actually pretty dirty, so I'm gonna see if something with a little flash and vibration will get these fish's attention. Well, the fish might not be awake, but the geese certainly are. Is that a fish? If it is, he's not fighting hard. Nope, it is a stick. Seems like I've been catching more of these than fish lately. Oh! Wow, he hit that as soon as he hit the water. He is not big, but it is fish number one. Must have been sitting right by that lay down out there, because he wasted no time in hitting this. Well guys, the bite at this pond has failed to wow me, or even mildly impress me. So I think I'm gonna bail on this spot while I still have some usable daylight, and I'm going to try another pond nearby. So sit tight and I will see you in a couple of seconds. All right guys, here we are at pond number 2. I've already hit this place once recently, and the wind pretty much blew me out of here. But there's not much wind this evening, so hoping I can get in some good casts and get some good bites to go with it. All right guys, switching it up again, going with a little suspending jerkbait. The steady retrieve of the bladed jig isn't getting it done, so maybe a stop and go retrieve will get some bites. Also, this wind is starting to kick up a bit, and I am not a fan. Oh, fish on. What do we got? Oh, wow. That's not a bad crappie. That is not too bad at all. And he was sweet on that jerkbait. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, boy, you hit that right at my feet. Okay, another little largemouth. I have seen some fish up shallow, but they've all been sunfish. I guess this one decided to join them. All right, guys, I'm changing things up again. I was targeting mainly bass up to this point, but given I've only gotten bites from 2 dinks in about 2 hours, I don't see that happening before it gets too dark. So getting that nice sized crappie got me thinking that there's not a crappie bite to be had. So I tied on the little curly tail grub, and I'm gonna see if I can't end up the evening with a few slab crappie. Or even just a few average size crappie. That'd be fine with me too. I am shocked that I am not getting bit on this little jig. I mean, I know there's crappie around, and catching a crappie on a little jig in late winter is like one of the easiest things you can do. Not for me, apparently. Man, I'll tell you, when times are tough, sometimes it makes you wonder if you'll ever get another decent bite. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it. It's starting to get chilly, I'm losing daylight fast, and these fish just are not having it. So, time to head on home. It was a struggle today. Only managed 2 dink bass and 1 better than average crappie. But it was still just a beautiful day to go fishing, and regardless of the outcome, I am so glad that I made time this evening to come out and get away from the world for a little while and get a few meager bites. Certainly worse ways to spend a pleasantly mild evening. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.